Hello Libra, and welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the second half of November. I have meditated upon my cards and I have pre-shuffled. As always, I will shuffle live. And you notice that the cards are being a little sticky right now. They haven't been like that for the past few readings, so I'm not really sure why all of a sudden they're feeling rather sticky, but they are. As you notice, the readings are going to be different for this particular second half of the month. I have been under the weather and I'm also incredibly pressed for time. So I'm going to be doing the readings as concise as I can, but also quite speedy. All right. So without further ado, let's get into it, you guys. During meditation, Spirit showed me a candle. And it just, by the way, before I even get into what the candle means, I was shuffling and what showed up none other than the Temperance card, which is your card, your major arcana, telling me that you're showing up in an incredibly strong energy this second half, moving into December, the first half of December. So I really, really, really like that for you, or, you know, whenever you're watching this video, because as you know, all the videos are all the readings, I should say, are timeless. But let's go back to the candle, and what I got with that candle is a lot of hope, a lot of faith, and light in darkness as well. I'm also getting the sense of brilliance, like a bright idea, like creativity as well. So take all of that into your situation and what that means for you. So you may be getting a spark of intuition, a spark of creativity during this second half. Some of you may feel like writing, drawing, or some sort of art, you know, which includes music or whatever. But there is a sense of fantasy that was attached to that in some way, shape, or form. So take that how it resonates for you. All right, let's get into this reading. All of your cards are in reverse, Libra. All right, we have the Nine of Cups, Three of Wands, Five of Wands, Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, and Judgment. Again, all in reverse. I'm telling you, none of these cards have been like this except for this particular reading. So considering that all of your cards are in reverse, I do feel like you may be a little bit stuck right now in a situation, in your way of seeing things, in the way you're thinking about something, whatever that, you know, something like that, something along those lines. Maybe you just feel stuck in a home, stuck in a rut, stuck in a job, whatever that is. But with that candle, have faith, have hope that there's a change that's going to be coming up for you. Perhaps maybe you're stuck. Maybe you are a writer and you haven't been able to write. Maybe you have writer's block. Maybe that candle is about that spark of intuition that you need, or that spark of creativity that you need. Okay. Yeah, it just feels here that there has been a lack of expansion. Remember, I was talking about being stuck in a rut. Maybe perhaps you thought you were going to be further along in life at this point in your time, or in your life. Perhaps you've gone through so many challenges, and perhaps that is what's kept you back. A lot of challenges, maybe heartaches or hurt or, you know, fears as well. I'm getting some fears that may have been keeping you back. I'm also seeing a lack of strategy or a lack of properly planning, and I'm not knocking on you. Sometimes we feel like we are planning. We have all of the right tools. Let's say we have a calendar out. We have a, let's say we have a calendar out. We write things down, right? But maybe we don't follow up with that. Right? So that could be some of the things that kind of keep us back. And, you know, you may be thinking, well, this is completely unfair or unjust. You know, I should be further along because of this or because of that. You know, XYZ. You can come up with all of the excuses that you can within the book, right? But unless you decide that you're going to say, you know, rewrite that story and say, you know what? Yes, this did happen to me, but that may have kept me back, but that's not going to keep me back moving forward. Okay. That was my past. That is not my now or my future. So let's rewrite how this story is going to end. Okay. That's what this is asking you to do. We have the Strength card, the Fool in reverse, the Hangman. Hold on, a card just decided to fly out of the deck. 1 second. Knight of Wands. Remember I was talking about that spark of creativity? There it is. That spark of creativity, that is what we need at this point. Get motivated. It's a really good thing to have during this time, some motivation, specifically if you're feeling stuck in a rut. All right, where were we? Strength card, Fool in reverse, the Hangman, and the Ace of Coins in reverse, along with the Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you need to rewrite the words within your head. The Strength card is about taming that beast within, right? And that beast looks so different for all of us. It could be our ego. It could be our negative thinking. It could be, you know, that voice within ourselves where, you know, we're like, we're not good enough, right? It could be all of our fears from, you know, handed down from generation or from, you know, all the previous people that told us we couldn't do something or whatever that looks like for you. Now is the time to start taming that beast. Okay? Take the time to tame that beast within. Because without taming that beast, you cannot get that fresh start that you're wanting, right? But you need to really allot really good time and effort to tame this beast, because without that, things cannot take root. If things cannot take root, then you're not going to be able to see what that finish line is really supposed to look like. And we want you to see what that finish line is supposed to look like for you, right? So this is also asking, once you get things in your mind, get a vision board out, whatever a vision board looks like to you. It doesn't have to be, you know, perfect or manicured. It could be, you know, it doesn't have to be up on a wall if you don't want it to. It could just be a notebook that you look at all the time. It could be on your phone in your notes and look at it. Whatever it is, but look at it frequently, because those visuals are going to really assist you. And I feel like visuals for you specifically, not all of you are going to be the same, but visuals for you specifically, I feel is going to give you that extra motivation that you need, that you require during this time, I feel. All right, let's get, what, did something just flip? Yeah. Yeah. you have to release those negative thoughts, that repetitive cycle that you're on right now, that needs to end. That needs to end right now. Okay? That needs to end. That's exactly what we've been talking about. All right, let's I feel like this is fairly clear. I want some advice here. Yeah, you have to get clear. You have to unbind yourself. In the moment you unbind yourself from all of that thinking, that's going to allow you to walk forward, move forward in whatever direction it is you're wanting to take. Let's get you some advice here. Let's get you, because your reading is far different than the other ones in a lot of different ways. I feel like this is incredibly clear. I want to see what else that we can do to assist you. And stop making things harder on yourself than what they need to be. What else do we have for Libra here? Yeah, focus on you. Focus on you. Focus on the things that matter to you. There we are. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Sun in reverse. Remember, I was talking about that candle and having that faith and that hope, right? Look at the circle here and the circle here. I'll tell you what that symbolizes here in just a moment. I'm also drawn to it right here. But let's start from here. You have to stop making things a lot more difficult than what they are, right? I'm not saying that your life hasn't been difficult. I'm not saying that your journey hasn't been difficult. I'm not saying any of that. I'm not discounting from that. What I am saying is that you need to rewrite your story. Focus on your part of the story, not necessarily what happened to you, but on the good that came out of it. Yes, a lot of crap came out of it, right? But even when crap happens, good can come out of it, right? There's like during the pandemic, you know, a lot of people lost their jobs. That sucked. A lot of people got sick. A lot of people died. Yes. But with that being said, it also showed how resilient people are. It also showed how people came together to help one another. It also showed us a new way of doing things in life, such as working remotely, and how helpful that can actually be for a lot of people. You know, so there is good. You just have to find the good within your story and focus on that good, whatever that is for you. I just saw 1313 on the clock, so that could be very important to you. So if that number means something to you, either the number 13 is important to you, or maybe you're seeing 13s everywhere, or 1313, so take it how it resonates, okay? But once you find that, that is when you get your grounding. That is when you get your footing. That is when you're able to start moving forward in the right direction, or the direction that you want to move, not necessarily the right direction, but the right direction you feel, whatever it is you feel is the right direction for you. Okay. And then with the Sun and here with the circles, I just feel like this is just a cycle of your life. This is something that you just have to work through. And if you don't end this cycle, the new cycle cannot begin. But I'm also seeing the fact that you've got to ground within yourself, and you've got to have that inner hope. We're going to go back to that candle. You're going to have that inner hope, that inner inspiration. All of this is going to have to come from within, because no matter how much somebody is going to tell you, Libra, you are worth it, move through it, work your way through whatever other people have tried to help you. I feel like those words, although they're wonderful to hear, I feel they kind of wash over you fairly quickly. And that's mainly because you have to start from your core. Once you have that core strong enough, those words, because you need to have a place to deposit all that positivity, all those positive affirmations. If you don't have a place to deposit all of that, it's just going to go through you, right? So you have to work on that first. Once you have that, things start really working its way out for you. All right, my dear ones, that's what I have for you for the second half of November. I hope this did resonate. If it did, like, share, subscribe, and comment. And until we meet again, have a great one. Bye.